Science and spirituality. Two paths, science in the mind and spirituality in the heart. Jesus advocated for the latter, the path through the heart, the narrow gate, which few have the courage to enter in fear of the experience, as the children of Israel were in fear of ascending the mount, the process of surmounting the painful emotions of the heart. As there is physical pain in physical birth, there is spiritual or emotional pain in spiritual birth. The busier we can keep our mind, the less time we have to think about how we feel, which is exactly what these New Age science mind pseudo-spiritual practices do. They keep us distracted with their convoluted theories, taking us down the wrong path, but hopefully not so long as to keep us from entering that narrow gate called the heart in this lifetime. Contrary to popular belief, all paths do not lead to the same place. Wherever we are in the ascension, transformation, purification, or salvation process at the time we leave the earthly realm is where we will be in the spiritual realm. The Bible speaks of two kingdoms, the kingdom of heaven, symbolizing the realm of the mind, and the kingdom of God, symbolizing the realm of the heart. To enter them without, in the reality of God's kingdom, we must first enter them within. These science mind beliefs fall under the church of Thyatira in the book of Revelation, the last of the four churches pertaining to religion and to the religious, spiritual, and scientific beliefs that formed between the middle of the 1st century up until the 21st century, all of which have roots in religious Christianity. Scientific spirituality grew out of the scientific revolution that took place during the Renaissance, the word Renaissance meaning rebirth, the birth of new ideas. It took new scientific ideas of the revolution that occurred in the late 17th to 18th century and combined them with elements of the Christian religion. Science and religion are of the mind. Spirituality is of the heart. Spirituality is the state, quality, or fact of being spiritual, of, concerned with, or affecting the soul. It is the soul that is being adversely affected by the vast array of attempts at spirituality through these New Age science and the mind philosophies. There is no absolute truth in science. There is absolute truth in spirituality, which is of the heart, the seat of the soul. It is through the power of the heart, not through the power of the mind, that we receive absolute truth, which is a process, the process of enlightenment. Truth is light. Enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Matthew 7:13. The destruction is spiritual, of the soul, because these scientific approaches to spirituality only serve to prevent us from entering that strait gate called the heart, where we will complete the works through which our soul reaches its fullest potential. The scientific approach to spirituality is no different than the religious approach to spirituality, both of which bypass the heart. The great spiritual heart bypass, the broad way that leads to destruction.